Hi, I'm Malcolm.
And I'm Rachel. We're two Canadians living on our 39-foot mainship trawler, living an adventure of a lifetime. We invite you to follow along as we travel 6,000 miles through Canadian and U.S. waterways around America's Great Loop. Good morning. We got up today and the wind has changed direction. It was originally from the east and it is now from the southwest. So I'm just going to walk around the boat and have a look and see how our position is. We actually flipped completely around and now we're pointing to where our stern was. So if I just walk over here, you'll see we're now, the front of the boat is pointing out to the center of the bay where we are. And I can actually see, I'm not sure if you can see it. Yeah, I think you can actually. Right there, there's a sandy patch, and that's where we laid our anchor down. And the anchor's still there, kept holding for the last few days. And we just flipped around. So that just goes to show our rock to anchor is a really good one for repositioning. If I turn this way, you'll be able to see kind of off in the distance, sort of over there, that's where Tahiti Beach is. And we decided to stay here and use this as a home base, and we went to Tahiti Beach. We also went to Hopetown, took the dinghy in there and just walked around the town a bit. I think we prefer that over moving the boat repeatedly. And also Hopetown is a very busy place and we didn't really want to go to the marina. There are moorings there, but they're pretty close together and pretty tight. And this is a much more scenic area, so we prefer to come back here in the evening and just have some quiet here. There's really only one other boat here actually, and the other boat is way over there. It's a sailboat right there, and so it's pretty quiet here, pretty private. And so we've been here, I think, 3 nights. We've decided to move today to be closer to land on the other side of the bay, where we'll have protection from southwest winds, which we're going to have over the next couple of days. It will get up a little bit more than it is now, but not a lot, not anything really significant. And we'll be closer to a few different keys over there, in particular one called Sandy Key, where I'd like to try some snorkeling. And so here is pretty good, I think, for sort of swimming, but there's not a lot of snorkeling specifically like that. So we're going to move a bit later when the tide goes up a bit and try and get as close as we can into what's called Black Point Cay, which is very close to Sandy Key, where we'd like to do some snorkeling. Anyway, it's another beautiful, beautiful day. And when the sun goes higher in the sky, you can really see the color of the water better. So while we've been here, because we've been dinghying around, we've kept our dinghy at the side of the boat. I'll just show you that. So I'm just coming down the other side of the boat here. So our dinghy is just actually at the side of the boat, right down here. So now you can see our dinghy just at the side of the boat. We have it fastened to a cleat at the side and then at the back. And I put a couple of fenders there so it doesn't sort of bang against the side of the boat. So that's where we had it tonight, or last night rather. And you can see the shore just off in the distance there. The sun facing east there, it's coming up. Beautiful light breeze coming from the southwest. As I flip around back there again, you can see that sandy point right there, or sandy part where we have our anchor, and there's that sailboat off in the distance. That's what the swim platform looks like. And you can see what the davit system looks like when our dinghy is off. We just move that out of the way when we go swimming. And then the dinghy is over there. If I go upstairs, just show you up here. I just opened up the windows up here ready for when we go. We'll take the cover off the helm at the last minute, just keeps it cleaner and tidier. And back here We have the table and chairs out here for if we want to sit out here. At the moment the sun is streaming in, but the view up here is really great. On the second level we can really see quite well out here. The water, you can see down to the water. There's our anchor chain down there. It goes all the way up there over to that sandy patch up there. We're going 5.3 nautical miles a day and will take us about 40 minutes. Bridle off first. Very nice anchor locker door. Okay, we need to go forwards a little bit. You can see the anchor, I think. Maybe just head towards the anchor, actually. Anchor's up, and just letting some sand and weeds fall off before I bring it all the way up. Malcolm is moving us forward slowly. There, that was coming off. And off we go. Not very far today. It's a beautiful day to be out. We've reached our destination for today, which is right beside Black Point Cay. I think there's another key called Anderson Cay, which a few people call this Anchorage Anderson Cay. Anyway, it's a beautiful, beautiful day. There's lots of sand here, so the water is a gorgeous color, and hoping to get in the water soon and start snorkeling. We did see a triggerfish in the water as we anchored, and it kind of swam away from us. I tried to get it on film, but I think he was too fast. But there's quite a bit of life to see here and islands, so we'll have to get the dinghy out and have a look. Good morning. It's a glorious morning this morning, and we had a very peaceful night. We could hear a little bit of the surge from the ocean out there coming in as the tide went up and down, but it was a very quiet morning, and we have really good protection here from the west and southwest winds. So I'm going to start some laundry today. I just came up to take our towels in. We left them out all night, and they were actually dry already because the sun is so nice and warm. And just looking out from the flybridge here, there's a couple of boats off in the distance. Behind me, there's a few sailboats kind of around the corner of that peninsula there. And it's super peaceful, just super relaxing right now. So I'm going to do the laundry, put it out, and it should dry pretty quickly. And today, hopefully we'll go out and explore by dinghy a little bit more this area. Hope you're having a great day. In the Bahamas, laundry on the flybridge, and I moved my little toaster oven up there. I'm making a coconut cake using coconut cream and shredded coconut from a coconut that Malcolm harvested. And I decided to move it up here because it's hot and I don't want it to heat up the inside of the boat. So only in the Bahamas, baking and laundry on the flybridge.
Very fluffy.
Cake.
It's delicious. It's very fluffy.
It's not a particularly windy day today, but we're in a good place to be protected from west and south winds, kind of southwest, I guess, general direction today. And you can see it's a little bit windy, but it's not terrible. It's about, I think, 12 knots, gusting to 19 knots. 19 knots is around 40 kilometers an hour, so it's not really that bad. But when it's across the water, you certainly do feel it, and there's a bit of fetch on the waves, but we're tucked in here, so you don't really notice it too much. But you can certainly see it in the movement of the boat, and it makes you second guess whether or not your anchor is holding when you see it moving, and that's why it's important to have an anchor alarm on, which we do, and our anchor is held just fine. So you can see it when I show it, it's pretty taut, pulling on it, but we're not moving anywhere. We're just swinging around a bit in the wind. It's a nice day though. It's nice and warm. The breeze makes it feel nice and cool, and every once in a while we get a bit of a swing like we are right now with the boat, and it's nice to have a bit of a change in weather, not have the same thing all the time. So today we're taking it easy, just doing a few things on the boat, and I think it's supposed to die down a little bit later, so we may go out in the dinghy at that point, but we're just enjoying the day.